I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss. You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff. Relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
Got a scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie! I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval, all right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than a...
That's enough! In the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
You piece of shit. I should have fucking known.
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down... down this shitter with you?
I told you!
Get the fuck away from me! He's the one you fucking want!
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh, God. This way. Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
What was that?
No!
Take him off!
I can't!
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with. I'm not sticking around for much longer.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
All right, Georgie. Still warm. He's here, all right. Of course.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf. You used to be something. They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Face me!
Come on, Jill. Let's go.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said... I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing...
اخذه معاي ولا اخليه اكتب بالمرة وهو خويه؟ نقول الحين يا اخذه معاي السجن او اني بالمرة ضارب معاه وخلاص. هو رئيس العصابة فما ادري كيف اخذه ولا كيف. ناخذ السجن ولا نتضارب معاه؟ المشكلة كمان ديك البنت قالت لي جيبه معك السجن. نتضارب معاه. عليكم السلام. لو عشان في البنت عنده بنت صاحبته قالت لازم تجيب الرجال ده انه ما يموت يجيبه حي. فراح تزعل يعني. نشوف كيف نجيبه أحسن. Okay.
Seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister!
How could you?
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to just do this to people? You're a fucking crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
Faith and... As I
Faith
already informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
don't...
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
ground.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
but
with it
we promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We're
كيف
going
ندافع عن
to treat
وقتها
everyone fairly,
منو
even
يسوي
when they don't
الرئيس
deserve
حقهم
it.
كيف
This is ridiculous.
فيها سلامات هو مسوي الدنيا ذي كلها في الآخر
Thank you, Miss White.
عنده يدافع عن نفسه ومدري ايش.
I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit!
He's always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree
أقول إنه
destroyed.
قاعد يساعدنا وما أدري إيش أصلا كذاب.
What?
قاعد يغطي كل شيء على أساس إنه إحنا ضده وما أدري.
Why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us.
الحين قاعد يساعدنا ورئيس العصابة.
Oh, we're not?
المهم لازم المسكات كذا يطلع. مع أن أقدر أعيد حلقة من جديد أقدر أختار خيار
You know
ثاني
why I asked him to destroy
إنه
your tree.
يموت
You
من
were
نمبر.
working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie killed them.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes. Of course! Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch?
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
يا بيقول هو اللي مو مسؤول. طب انت اللي قتل البنات ذولي انت اعطيته الامر انه يقتلهم، كيف ما انت مسؤول فيه؟ سلامات. يقول ماني مذنب. مو انت رئيس؟ طيب انت رئيس العصابة، انت اعطيته انه امرت انه يقتل البنتين ذولي، كيف ما انت مسؤول؟ وانه مو مذنب، انه يساعد البلد وما ادري ايش. قاعد يغطي عن نفسه، يحاول شو اسمه يطلع بأي طريق. والله شغلة. يب والله استهواء. هو حرفيا الرئيس، يعني الموظفين ذول اللي عندهم اللي يعطيهم الأمر يسوون الجرائم هذه، فوق ذا الكل يقول أنا بس أعطيهم ما لهم شغل فيه، كل واحد حر وما أدري إيش. هذا كله فوق ذا كله مو مذنب ما شاء الله. في استهبال في الموضوع، نشوف كيف يعني شغلته معهم. في ناي إني شو اسمه، في ناي إني أقتله وخلاص كل واحد يرتاح منه. لا هو يسوي إنه مذنب وما أدري إيش، بس خليها وقت ثاني. إنه في خيارات، يمكن بعض الأحيان آخذ خيار غلط ولا شيء، فيبنينا عيلة يعني.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own
أمرت إنه يقتل البنتين. وش فيه كيف ما أمرته يقتلهم وأنت أصلا هو شغال عندك؟ طيب أنت طبيعي أنت الرئيس أكيد بتقول إيش والله استهبال حرفيا ما هذه.
Own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right. Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know.
The laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the—
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching. Easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
I could always rip your arms off first. Would you enjoy that?
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good
you.
enough.
There will be more if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
يا عم لا تشوف ليش يسوقون حرفيا.
Do what you think is right.
عارف انه مظلم وعارف كل شيء برضه تبغى يعيش. ايش الغباء هذا؟
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Let's go. مكتوب اقطع راسه سجنه. دي ايش مكتوب؟ نقرا.
Teach him a fucking
Throw him
lesson.
down the well. في ثلاث خيارات: ارميه من الحفرة، اسجنه، اقطع راسه. انا صراحة بقطع راسه. ايش رايك؟ اعدام من الاخير كذا، خليها خربان خربان. نعطيه اعدام على الجرائم اللي سواها. والله ما ادري، بس قال انه في حفرة يرمون منه خلاص، يعني يمكن ما يعيش منها، يعني نفس الاعدام تقريبا بس ترميه في الحفرة. ما اعرف عنها شيء. او اني اقطع راسه بالمرة واخليها اريح الشعب كله. اريح الشعب. نعطيه اعدام خلاص. نقطع راسه. Let's go.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Everyone, I'm
Not this way.
ارمي في راسه. والله ما ترميني يا واحد. اقطع راسه. اقطع راسي.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
يا عمي بتموت كذا ولا كذا. اقطع راسه. خربانة خربان.
No, I won't.
اقطع راسه. ايه ول.
Oh my god.
رمي في الحربة. لطيف. يلا معكم. والله قطع راسه. أول شيء.
For Lily and Faith.
والله سيد حتى ما سوى منصة للإعدام ولا شيء كذا، من عاطوا من اليد. يا عمي خليه يموت. والله هو خلاص أبلش أمنا، خليه يموت. الله يا الله.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf.
والله يا إعدام سيدة حرفيا ما فكر. الله.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
اللي زعلان إنهم ما يبغون يقتلون العجوز. العجوز تقول إنه هو ساعدها وما أدري إيش، عشان كذا قاعد دافع عنه العجوز. البقية ما يبغونه. مع الزعل، بس العجوز هي الزعل إنه ليش تقتله وساعدنا وما أدري إيش. هو أصلاً مجرم يعني.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
العجوز الوحيد اللي قاعد دافع عنه، فخسرتها يا رجال مع نفسه.
Just go grab that, would you?
يعني كيف اشرح لك العالم حق اللعبة؟ العالم انه كيف اشرح لك؟ تعرف قصص سندريلا ما سندريلا، سنو وايت ما سنو وايت، والاشياء ذي الجميلة والوحش. العالم هذا كله مختلط في نفس العالم ده. شرح بهذا ادري، بس يعني البنت اللي كانت معها قبل شوي اسمها سنو وايت. هذول الضفادع، هذول يعني العالم متلخبط فوق بعض. بيج بي اللي هذا ألعب فيه أنا اسمه وولف، إنه ذات الرداء الأحمر وما أدري إيش اسمه كذا. يعني العالم كله متلخبط. أنا ألعب شخصية الذئب هذا، لو حق من قصة الرداء الأحمر ذاك، عشان كذا.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
نقول خلصنا كذا.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please?
ايوه ديزني بالضبط. كل قصص ديزني هنا في نفس اللعبة دي.
Bring it to her. She was nice. So
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked.
يعني بس حاطين الطريقة إنه تحقيق ما تحقيق ذي كذا. هذا
That's a big one. They're cool, cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves. So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
Colin gets to stay.
That's bullshit, Bigby, and you know it. You're all fucking corrupt.
Saying goodbye?
أتوقع كذا خلصنا. شوف الحين النهاية كيف.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh, yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I could
أول ضحية جابت راسها عند الباب هي. What the hell this?
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
يا أخي دقيقة أنا والله لا لازم نتابع مقطع منزل الترجمة فيه كلام كثير هنا فوق بعض ما بركز أنا. اللي فهمته دحين إن كيف تقول إنه في الصورة ذي مدري سوتها هي وصاحباتها وردتها للرئيس حقهم وأتوقع شاف الصورة الرئيس هذا أعطى جورجي إنهم يقتلهم كيف ولا لخبط. هي ساعدت جورجي إنهم يقتلهم البنات ذول. واحد من البنات ذولي قطع راسها حطيتها في عند الباب حقي باب البيت أو الضحية يعني تقريبا ساعدت فيها معه يعني لازم نحاكمها كمان ولا كيف يا رجال جورجيا قتلت يا رجال والله هذا أكبر كذاب في الحياة فوق قاتل البنات ذولي والله قتلت نفتك منه يعني نحاكم البنت وأنه خلاص صار اللي صار انتهى الموضوع بس هي تقريبا ساعدت جورجيا معهم يعني. نشوف كيف لازم أشوف مقطع من الترجمة عشان أفهم زيادة يعني. بس اللي صار خلاص.
You started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction.
يقول إنه هي البلد كل
People
شيء.
like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer,
اللي اسمه كروكيد مان هذا رئيس حق العصابة اللي قلت لك عليه اللي قطع على راسه.
we just fade like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
No. It doesn't matter what I do. In the end, it's all the same shit it always was.
Justice. I'm Batman.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
يقولون في جزء ثاني للعبة بس حاليا ما أعلم متى ينزل، بس نزلوا الإعلان عن الجزء الثاني. أما اللعبة متى تصل ما أعرف. أوكي كده خلصنا. نشوف الخيارات اللي أخذناها عن الشعب. الليستة هذه تقول لك إيش أخذت الاختيار أنت والناس اللي لعبوا اللعبة. طيب. What did you do to the Georgie? You and 68% of players killed Georgie. أنا و 68% قتلنا جورجي اللي قتل البنات هذول. طيب خلي تحت. Did you give the crooked man a trial? أعطيت رئيس العصابة محاكمة. أنت و89 من اللعيبة أعطيتهم محاكمة. جبتونه حي يعني. Bring it back life. How did you punish the crooked man? أنا و 14%. إيش؟ Did the crooked man heads off. 14% قطع راسه بس والبقية أعطاهم محاكمة ثانية ودل. عمي خليني قطع راسه. طيب. أنا من ضمن 14% كسر راسه. ليه؟ البقية يعني رموه من الحفرة أو إنه سجنوه بس. يا ساتر. Did you accept PG gifts for snow? أعطانا هدية. طيب. What's were your last words to Nerys? عنه 7%. Said none of it matters at the end. يعني في النهاية ما يهم شيء في النهاية هذا غريب. البقية هو في خيارات يعني خيارات صح خيارات غلط. يملك تعدي لعبة تختار الخيارات الصح يعني. Join the discussion now Discord. أوكي. طبعا كل حلقة تجيك نفس الليستة دي إيش الخيارات اللي أخذتها إيش الخيارات الغلط إيش الخيارات الصح زي كده. هذا بعد كل حلقة. طيب سبيشال ستات. هذا اللي ماتوا. جورج أول على اليمين، هذا اللي لعنة الله. كروكيتمان رئيس العصابة. فيث أول ضحية. هذا حق البار. هذا سنو. بس وكذا ختمنا اللعب. والله صراحة التحقيق حلو، يعني إذا تبغى تجرب اللعبة في التحقيق والأشياء ذي فلعبة كويسة. طيب ختمنا اللعبة خلاص. ليش؟ بلايرز شويس. شوف هنا مكتوب البلاير شويس خيارات اللاعب. شوف من الأشياء دي. هذا كتاب عن كل شخصية، معلومات إضافية. شوف مثلا سنو وايت، هذه معلومات عنها. هذا وورdsman. هذه فيث، هذه أول ضحية. هذه بيوتي، الجميلة والوحش. هذا الوحش، هذا الجميلة. نفس قصص ديزني زي ما قلت. النيور والله ما أدري، ما جربتها صراحة. دم التحقيق والأشياء حلوة يعني. طيب دفار، هذه معلومات عن المدينة. فيبل تاون. دفار. هونديس الشرطة. هذول الوحوش. هذا بيج بي محقق. Don't go in the homeless. The north. كم بقي لعب؟ 1 2. ايش ديدمانش؟ واكدت يب والله، واكدت مرة اشتريها صح، لازم تجربها. إذا بتجربها عندي اللعبة ما في مشكلة، أعطيك إياها. مرة رهيبة والله، تستاهل. في برضه منزل لعبة في حال عندك خيار، تبغى تشوف خيار صح غلط شيء كذا. منزل لعبة في حال عندك خيار، تبغى تشوف خيار صح غلط شيء كذا. الصوت يطلع مرتين عشان مشغل جوال. النيور والله ما ادري، اذا تحقيق الاشياء دي بتكون حلوه يعني، بس ما جربتها، ما ادري عنها صراحه. اوكي. والله شوف، والله كديت حلوه، بس حرفيا لازم تركز في خيارات مره تاثر على القصه، تاثر من جد على القصه يعني. لو عندك شخصيات تقابلها في البداية وشخصيات تقابلها في النهاية زي كذا يعني. إذا بتجرب اللعبة برضو عندي، فما في مشكلة عادي. شوف خصم على مافيا، ما أدري إذا تعتبر لعبة تحقيق ولا شرجات، ما أدري عنها، ولا من اسمها مافيا صح؟ ما أدري. continue. هذا ايش؟ هذه اضافات ولا ايش؟ وات rewind face to face. هذا شكله شو اسمه. انت الحين لعبت المرحلة، إذا في خيارات غلط، إذا أخذت خيارات غلط يمديك تعيدها في نفس الريوان ده. نايس والله. أوكي تمام. والله جيد. اوكي ريوايند. والله قلت ما في، قلت باخذها بس في نفس الوقت ما شكلي. انا حاليا ما بشتري العاب كثير، انا عارف كيف، ما شكلي حاليا. ايش بعد اللعبة دي؟ ايش عندي لعبة ثانية؟ ما اتوقع عندي لعبة ثانية. عندي اساس كريد، ما ادري ابثها ولا ما ابثها، ولا شك مفعل خلاص مرة. عندي ريزن ايفل 5 و6. 6 ما ادري يعني، يقول انه سيء بس ما لحد ما جربته. ايش عندي كمان؟ بس ما عندي العاب كثيرة. ولازم اشوف جيم بلاي للعبة، يعني اشوف كيف تناسبني ولا ما تناسبني. اشوف يقولون افضل جزء الجزء الثاني، بس اما الثالث والاول مو مرة يعني. ولو اساسا على قولك ان اللعبة طويلة شوية، يب يبغى وقت يعني. يمكن بث او بثين كذا بس نقفل بعد. ايوه 5 حلو، في 2 تلعب 2. لهالدرجة 6 ما حد يبغى؟ يا ساتر، ليش كارهين الجزء ذا؟ معناه ليش كارهين بالضبط ما أدري ليش. إنكم أكشن زيادة يعني ولا شكلها ريزن ايفل 5. نشوف ويسكر كيف. ويسكر حاله شغلة والله. والله ودها ساعتين صراحة، بس الوضع حاليا ما يسمح يعني. يمكن بعد العيد إذا في نزل تخفيض ولا شيء نشتريها إن شاء الله، إذا موجود تخفيض يعني. إذا ما في عاد خلي عليه. المشكلة أنا لين دحين أستنى التخفيض على لعبة القرد، بس لين دحين ما نزل تخفيض. ما أدري ليش ما تنزلون. ما أدري، يمكن ينزلون تخفيضات العيد إذا في تخفيضات ولا شيء. نشوف كيف. يلا نشوفكم على خير. شكلها النوم خلص. زد 6 لهالدرجة ما حد يبغاه يعني. ايش السبب؟ ايش كارهينها بزيادة؟ زد 6 لهالدرجة في سيأتي حاليا $44. $44. اوكي ما في مشكلة. يلا نشوفكم على خير. نشوفكم ان شاء الله البث الجاي. سلام.